Thanks for coming back. I won't waste your time. Let's go ahead and jump into part 2 of Spider-Man Beyond Amazing, the exhibit. Here we go. All right, we're in Gallery 2, the second half of the Spider-Man exhibits. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. All right. Now we're going to talk a little bit about some of the animation. We have this little interactive Spider-Man puzzle you can play with. You're going to make Spider-Venom. You're fine. That's okay. You're good. Totally good. You want to go ahead? Go ahead. No. You're totally fine. Spider-Woman. This is where you have the idea of Spider-Man being pregnant. You see that now translating later into the Spider-Verse. Look at all the edits. I would love to have a screen like this, with all the different edits and notes on it. We have some of the animation. We got the Spider-Woman cartoon. I don't even really remember that. I remember it a little bit, but not that much. I'm gonna have to go back and check out some of the Spider-Woman cartoon. I definitely remember the original Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man and Friends with the Human Torch. I'm sorry, with Firestar and Iceman. That's the original one. And then, of course, the more modern ones. Just that original one back in the day. Spider-Man is Amazing Friends, yep. Yeah, I used to watch this one all the time. This was a classic. They had a room kind of like almost like a bat cave. Kind of things turned around and changed. And they all had these interesting ways of suiting up. A lot of classic people, Dr. Doom appeared on there. A lot of classic villains appeared on there. Amazing Spider-Man and Friends. Yeah, like I said, I don't even remember this intro to Spider-Woman. And that's the thing, she could fly. That was the one big difference from Spider-Man. Spider-Woman could actually fly. She was a product of Hydra. Look, she's doing kind of like a change. It's an outfit, kind of almost reminiscent of like a Wonder Woman thing. They changed the origin here a little bit, I believe. Yep, she got bit. Serum, her father helped her. He was working for Hydra. Check it out, she got that Wonder Woman effect going on. Right, here's some of the animation, the old school, Spidey and Friends, the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, which was pretty popular. And then we got all the way now to the Disney Spidey and Friends. Got some of his classic villains, Hammerhead, the Tarantula, don't really see him that much, Green Goblin, Punisher when he hunted Spider-Man down, tried to kill him, Doc Ock tried to marry Aunt May, and the Jackal. Jackal is a crazy villain, Spider. Spidey sale. Spidey reading a comic. It's like a classic, like connect the dot Spidey, which is really cool. Back in the days, I loved connect the dot work. When we started to introduce Spider-Girl, I remember this era. Kind of like in the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a whole like different group. All right, we're coming to a classic, Maximum Carnage. I remember everybody had this game back in the 90s. I wanted it, I never got it. But I remember having my Sega Genesis, they were talking about how this was like one of the #1 games at the time. And I always wanted to play it. Listen up, PlayStation, do a remake of this, because I still need to play this game. Maximum Carnage, back in the day. And it still looks good today. Miguel on here, Spider-Man 2099. I still have this book. Remember when it came out, when they had the whole 2099 line? They did Spider-Man, X-Man, Doom, Ghost Rider, the Hulk. It was a good group. Most of you know him from the Spider-Verse. first run of Yellow Era and Spider-Man 399. And of course, the modern game, no one's done it better than Sony's Spider-Man. Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man 2 and Miles Morales Spider-Man. Here's Miles. Early concept designs. Get into the symbiote stuff. Alright. We got different artists coming in, creating their own versions of Spider-Man. We got the Todd McFarlane era. He gave us a spaghetti string like spider web. That was pretty cool. We got Eric Larson, one of my favorites when it comes to Spider-Man. And then of course we got the Mark Bailey. This is the era I kind of came up with, the 90s. Mark Bailey, the Spider-Man, was introducing Carnage for the first time. Really cool, and I was like, what is this, a red Spider-Man? That's what made me pick up the book. I had never seen that before. Of course, we have the costume from Spider-Man No Way Home and the stealth suits. All right. Night Monkey costume you just saw. One scene. And the infamous Tony Stark glasses that he gave to Mysterio. Once again, the spider suit from Far From Home.
Remember they got the Spider-Man?
Some more comic skills. Oh, I would love to have this raw Spider-Girl. That is nice. Have that one. Big Time Rush suit. is a cover, but it's pretty raw of the Sinister Six. The Clone Saga, and there's usually two opinions. People either loved it or hated it. Right? It went on for a long time in the 90s. I remember getting this, and at first I was all in. Then it started like it was going on for so long. And at one point, they were saying that Ben Reilly, clone of Spider-Man, was actually the original Spider-Man, and that one we know now, Peter Parker, was not. He was actually a clone. They later fixed this because so many people complained that they're like, you know what? Too many clones going around. Let's go ahead and just make Peter that we know the original, and that Ben Reilly was the actual clone. Okay, we get into the symbiotes. We got Venom. And the main clones are the symbiotes from Spider-Man. And remember, the symbiotes cannot activate Spider-Man's Spidey sense, so he can't detect them when they're coming or in their vicinity. Have a life-size Venom bust. That is cool. Now we've yet to see a correct version of Venom with the spider symbol across his chest. So maybe, hopefully, we get to see that in Secret Wars. We got this beginning of Spider-Man in the black suits. Cloak and Dagger, two of my favorite Marvel characters. They had a nice show, but it went and got canceled. Alright, we move on to the wedding of Spider-Man, of Peter Parker and Mary Jane. Now, fun fact, I remember seeing this issue in the store back in the day, and I didn't grab it. I was so mad I never grabbed it, because I was like, I don't want to read about a wedding, but I wish I would have. People have even cosplayed it for in real life. And this was a design for actually Mary Jane's dress. Super cool. The big picture, a special cover. All covers. I love this as a vulture. Design with the black costume. Now I like this because this almost reminds me like of Miles back in the day. I mean, Miles Morales' costume today. So I wonder if there was any inspiration taken directly from this from a long time ago when the original costume got designed in the 80s.
I was going to say we was fast.
get a little close shot on the graphic, and that is super cool because it's very reminiscent of Miles' first suit. You got the comic of Spidey in the black suit. First started wearing the symbiote. Got another rough team-up sketch. Looks like Captain Marvel or Spectrum or Photon, whether you know her, and Spidey in the black suit. The original design. That is crazy. How you can just swap out the palette with Miles Morales. This was in '84. This was in '84. That's crazy. This was the start of the Ultimate Spider-Man. I've been rebooting it. I had that original cover. Get a bit. Coming out to Spider-Man. The Ultimate Green Goblin, who would eventually kill Ultimate Spider-Man. I remember this one, Amazing Fantasy with Arena. Spider-Verse. Of course, there we go with the early sketch of Miles Morales. Created by Michael Bendis. Premiered in Ultimate Fallout after the death of Spider-Man. Miles got his new costume. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I liked it at first, it was pretty good, but the change went back to his original. Of course, we all know your boy Miles Morales, right? Definitely made popular by the Spider-Verse movie. So there he is, original costume. I love that shot, and that's the one I was just showing you with the new suit. All right, that one lasted for a little while, like an athletic suit. And of course, definitely made popular by the Spider-Verse. Best design yet. Still waiting for that last movie, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Cannot wait. It's definitely going to be a hit.
It's become a favorite of preschoolers thanks to Spidey and his amazing friends on Disney Junior. How does it go?
And I actually got to meet Jason LaChua, who drew Spider-Gwen. I got him to sign my first Spider-Gwen book.
He looks more scared than me. Well, I have not seen this one yet.
You got a spider statue. Y'all see it? Now we got the wall of different Spidey people. India. Spider-Punk. Cindy Moon. Silk. Spider UK. Another Spider Girl, Arena. Kenny Parker, Spider, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Woman, another Spider-Woman, there's two. The original Metal Web. Got Miles had this Captain Puerto Rico, Spider Puerto Rico outfit. Woman, Spinneret from Alternate Universe, Mary Jane and Peter's daughter. Spider-Ling, when Mary Jane actually has spider power, they are family together.
Oh, look at
Spider Zero. The Doppelganger. That's that outfit I was telling you. I love it. I love it. Scarlet Spider. We have Silk again. Yeah. And then we have a giant Spider-Ham statue. All right, thanks for coming. Very cool. All right, people, of course, last but not least is the gift shop. Let's check out some of the things they have. I'm loving that retro shirt. All right, very cool. We got some Marvel Encyclopedia, some books. Tote bags, a lot of items for the kids. Classic sticker book, yes, I remember that growing up. Yes, the sticker books. Yes. Okay, we got some adhesive decals. More shirts, hats, plushies, toys, cars, chibis, action figures, some posters. Very cool. Hoodies, mugs, tumblers. Pins, some sets. A Monopoly set. Pretty cool. I just Eternals. Not Spidey related necessarily. Alright, we got some playing card sets. Blacklight posters, pretty cool. Duplo and Lego type stuff, play sets. A Rubik's Cube, that's interesting. Of course, some Funko Pops. Some classic Spider-Man Funko Pops. You got the web wings. I got a lot of these Spider Pops already. So MJ, you had a lot of those. Then we have some alternative ones. Got the Symbiote Spider-Man. I don't have that. I may get that one. Phantasm. And Iron Spider. I got that one. The new Miles Morales Iron Spider. And we got the Carnage Ghost Spider. Alright. Very cool. Kind of like this. Very light for the summer. Got this one. Got this nice hoodie. Some shirts and some hats. Bedazzle sparklers.
It's unisex. It's not gonna shrink.
Very cool, very cool. All right, people, I just took you through the Spider-Man exhibit here at the Museum of Science and Industry. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to know when new content drops just like this, and I will catch you next time. Peace. What's up? If you don't have it, you are truly missing out. What's up? We are talking about Fiction Inc. What's up? If you don't have it, you are truly missing out.